Check out my new camera. It's all HD and shit, so you can see all of the imperfections in my face and my teeth. Okay, that wasn't necessary. Hey, so this is a video, and I'm making it, and you guys should make one too. So, I haven't showed you my room for a while. So here's my room, not room. Slightly more lived in and nice looking than before. Oh look, clothes. Ooh, these are my clothes that I wear, and these are my workout clothes. Isn't that ridiculous? That is not a healthy proportion. Chloe's closet. Chloe, that's my roommate. Hey, look at that. Look at that. She's watching Community, which is a nice show, and she's eating Nutella, which I introduced her to, and now I've created a fucking monster because she is so angry whenever she eats Nutella. Yeah, you are. That's when she's like, "Shut up, Carissa! Ha! My Nutella!" Yeah, that's why we have our own jars. No, it's true. It really is. There's our, our row of records with a cool business. I like Sly and the Family Stone. It's my favorite, probably, album cover, except it's the back, but it's really cool. And this one's really funny, and Sam Cooke looks so happy, and Cab Calloway's all like, "I'm Cab Calloway, hi. And then some classic Beatles and stuff. There's my regulator to regulate time, except it doesn't, because it's too obnoxious to run. And there's my board where I hang stuff, except it's really overhung, and there's a big space because I took off this one thing to show you, and where'd it go? There it is. Well, the boy's cool too. Look at that boy right there. Ooh, he's running away, and feathers are coming out of his headdress. No, this is what I wanted to show you. Focus. Ah, there you go. This is the show that Addi and I went to in Australia in the Sydney Opera House, in the really sketchy basement of the Sydney Opera House. And that's the type of stuff we saw, along with some really cool circus acts, but like, I think any of you would have enjoyed it thoroughly. It was pretty fantastic. Yeah, briefs. Highly recommended. And here's the knife I got in Australia. Ooh, a knife. Also won't focus on that. See, this is why cheap cameras are better. Here's my gorilla. He's kind of the mascot of the room. I throw him around. I spill things on him. It's very sad. You wait there for a second. Here's the knife. I got it at an antique shop, so it's all like army-y. It wants to see the Beatles. Like, oh, it's the Beatles. It wants to focus on that instead. Chloe's having too much fun back there. But there's the knife. Ooh, it's like a switchblade, and it's really cool, and I think I'm going to chop my finger off one day. And I can't close it right now, because then I'll chop my finger off, so I thought if I had time in this video, I would show you some Australia clips, or pictures. So, I might just do that. Ready, set, bam, kangaroo. Bam, peacock. Wombat! No, I probably won't show you the wombat because he's all blurry. But, yeah, there you go. Here's a picture of Addi. Yeah. We had a good time. And I have classes now. Classes. And they're really, really cool because I have archaeology with this guy who, like, has crinkly eyes and he's really happy and he's just like, "Oh, hello." And today he was wondering how many shards, a pot breaks into, and he was like, "Well, how many does it break into?" And we were like, "I don't know." And he was like, "Well, I don't know either, let's try it." And then he like threw a pot behind him and he was just like, "Ho ho ho," and then he picked up all the shards and he was like, 1, 2, and we were like, "You're the greatest." And our first lab was making pots and like bears out of clay or whatever we wanted to make, so it was really, really cool. And it's probably my favorite class that I'm taking, oh my god, but I'm not gonna be an archaeologist. Anyway, and then I'm taking Spanish again, which, kind of sucks. Then I'm taking Comp Sci, which is crazy, because I didn't think I would ever take Comp Sci, especially since my dad's a computer programmer, so that's, like, frightening. And then, but it's cool so far. We made smiley faces. And then I'm taking Philosophy, which is cool, except it kind of attracts some, like, really terrible people who say stupid things all the time. Like this one kid who was all like, "Well, the truth is true because it's the truth." And then my professor was like, "No," because he's the head of the department and he has this giant beard and he's all like pompous and awesome. He's kind of an asshole, but whatever. And then he was just like, no, that's called a something that I don't remember, which means it sounds kind of like there's substance to that statement. Basically, it's completely worthless. I hate you. And that's what I read through that. And whenever anyone's wrong in that class, he's just like, you're wrong. Can anyone tell me why? Which is great. It's better than Finnegan, who was like, I'm gonna ignore you if I don't like you. Or all of the other teachers who were like, yeah, that's a good point, but not really what I was getting at, but good point. Instead, he gets right to his shit, and he's just like, no, that's not right at all. Done. Look at my ponytail and my beard. And then that's it for my classes, except for my Learning from Alumni course, where I decide what career I should do, which is terrible. Actually, it hasn't started yet, but it just sounds like a fairly bad idea. So, I don't know what else to tell you guys. Let's look at my list of stuff I'm doing. So I just got a campus job, again, which sucks. But it's called Phonathon, and it's where you like call alumni and you're all like, hey, I want your money, and they're like, nah, and you're like, okay. Or you call and you're like, hey, I want your money, and they're like, no, but I'll give you my life story, and you're like, okay. So I'm doing that. Supposedly I'm being trained Tuesday, so we'll see how that goes too. And then I'm adopting a grandparent, which basically, as far as I know, goes, hey, you want me to be my granddaddy? And then one of the, oh my god, I don't think it goes like that. Anyway, you pick an old person or they pick you, and then you just like talk for an hour a week and they become your best friend, and it's pretty great. Speaking of best friends, Chloe and I are best friends. And then, here's my list of things, because I like making lists. But I'm doing those things. I want to make a rugby team still, but I'm really concerned because I don't want to be the coach for it, because that's not in my skill set. And then I'm filling out all these applications for things. It's terrible. Oh, there's some frogs. And generally, I just need to do shit. But anyway. Are you okay?
Jay was like, he's like, I'm gonna deep fry your dog. So I'm gonna wear your baby brother's skin like clothes.
Oh my god.
He's so weird.
He's ridiculous. And I think there are unicorns in there. Like, where did it go? There are cats, sea cats, and like wombats and unicorns, and I don't know why the fuck they would make unicorns in animal crackers, but they do. See? Isn't that a unicorn right there? You guys should tell me. And we got a rug! Look, it's a rug! Wah! Wah! Chloe's sharing the excitement. Wah! Wah! I think that's about it, you guys. Make some videos. Make me proud. There. Anyway, you hear me? You hear me, punks? Make some videos. I want to hear about your lives, too. Mine is boring, so entertain me. Okay, bye. This is Lydia. And this is Carissa. Oh god, I can't. I'm sick. We're going on an adventure.
Angel's gonna want to see you.
Maybe. You don't know what they're into. We're in the darkness anyway. Okay. Don't worry, I can edit this. Okay, ready? This is Lydia. God, I did it again. This is Lydia. This is Carissa. We're going on an adventure. That's what's happening. Yeah. So we're strolling along this beautiful campus of ours in the dark. Isn't it beautiful? People say so. I don't believe them. But it's Friday, which means it's game night for all of the people who don't want to vomit all over campus. But we don't know who that is exactly, so we're coming to check it out. Plus they advertise pie. So we're gonna like stroll nonchalantly by and see if they're hip to our jive. And then we're gonna assess the situation. Okay, ready to go. Should we go eat some of their pie? What do you guys think? College creeps, should we go in? Should we not?